And Illinois' fall veto session did start today, and there's a lot of talk about how to change the Safety Act. News 3's Danny Valle joins us live in studio with more. Danny, what can you tell us tonight?
Well, Julie, it's undoubtedly the #1 topic at the veto sessions, quite possibly the #1 topic in Springfield the last 2 years since that bill was introduced and later signed into law. Now, right now, there are more than 60 states' attorneys part of a lawsuit that claimed the Safety Act is unconstitutional. So lawmakers will have these days in the fall veto session to tweak the act before January 1st. That's when one provision goes into effect, the elimination of cash bail. Now, a judge can still keep a person in jail if they're deemed a threat to the public. Now, in 2020, Republican lawmakers criticized Democrats for releasing the entire bill just hours before a vote, and one senator says we're seeing the repercussions of rushed legislation.
When you have a bill that was passed at 4 o'clock in the morning with no one who voted for it having read it, that's how you get idiotic outcomes like saying prosecutors will no longer be allowed to issue failure to appear warrants when criminals don't show up to court. Well, who's ever going to show up to court if you can't get a failure to appear warrant?
Now, in the text in the act, it says simple past non-appearance in court alone is not evidence of future intent to evade prosecution. So lawmakers will actually have to wait until after Thanksgiving to take up the Safety Act. This week, they're voting for caucus leadership positions, including Senate and House majority and minority leaders. Tomorrow's session will be short, while Thursday's session will be canceled. Live in the studio, Danny Valle, News 3.